Welcome to my channel. World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. Canada stands at a crossroads, facing a crucial choice that will shape not only its defense strategy, but also its economic future for decades to come. The decision before the nation is more than just about military hardware, it's about national identity, sovereignty, and the kind of country Canadians want to build. The aging CF-18 Hornet fleet, which has served Canada for nearly 4 decades, must be replaced to ensure the country's air force remains modern and capable. In 2023, after years of debate and analysis, the government signed a $27 billion deal to purchase 88 state-of-the-art F-35 jets from Lockheed Martin, aiming to secure Canada's skies and strengthen its alliances. But in late 2025, an unexpected new offer from Sweden's Saab, proposing the advanced Gripen fighter, has reignited a passionate national debate. This surprise move has forced Prime Minister Mark Carney's government to pause the procurement process and reconsider all available options, sparking intense discussions in Parliament and across the country. At the heart of the matter lies a fundamental question. Is the F-35 truly the best choice for Canada's military needs and long-term economic interests, or could the Gripen offer a better path forward? The F-35 promises cutting-edge stealth technology, seamless integration with NATO allies, and a proven track record in modern warfare. Supporters argue that choosing the F-35 will keep Canada at the forefront of global defense and ensure interoperability with key partners. Meanwhile, the Gripen offer from Saab brings the potential for significant economic benefits, including the creation of thousands of high-quality Canadian jobs, technology transfer, and investment in the domestic aerospace sector, an appealing prospect for many communities. The review process, now delayed into the harsh Canadian winter, underscores just how complex and high-stakes this decision has become. Every delay adds pressure, as the need for a modern air force grows more urgent. Military leaders, industry experts, and politicians are all weighing in, each bringing their own priorities and visions for Canada's future security, prosperity, and place in the world. This debate is about far more than just fighter jets. It's about jobs, technological innovation, national security, and Canada's evolving role on the global stage. In this chapter, we'll dive deep into the arguments, economic impacts, and strategic questions shaping this high-stakes choice, and explore what's truly at stake for Canada's skies and its future. Industry Minister Melanie Joly has become a leading critic of the F-35 deal, arguing it doesn't guarantee enough Canadian jobs. She insists that such a massive investment should deliver more direct economic benefits. Under the current F-35 program, Canadian companies must compete globally for contracts with no job guarantees. Joly's stance has put pressure on the government to reconsider, especially for the 72 jets not yet fully funded. The first 16 F-35s are already being built, but the rest of the fleet is now in question. Her position raises a fundamental issue. Should defense spending prioritize military needs or economic returns for Canadians? Joly's push has made job creation central to the fighter jet debate. The government's review now focuses on whether the F-35 deal delivers enough for Canadian workers. As doubts about the F-35 deal grew, uncertainty began to ripple through Canada's defense and political circles. Concerns mounted over escalating costs, delays, and whether the F-35 truly fit Canada's unique needs. The debate was no longer just about technology, but about jobs, sovereignty, and the future of Canadian aerospace. Sensing an opportunity, Sweden's Saab made a bold move, offering to build its advanced Gripen E-fighter jets right here in Canada. This wasn't just a sales pitch, it was a direct challenge to the F-35's dominance and a promise to invest deeply in Canadian industry. Saab's proposal includes constructing a brand new Canadian factory, a project that could create up to 10,000 skilled jobs across the country. This would mean not just assembly, but a full ecosystem of research, engineering, and high-tech manufacturing, all rooted in Canadian soil. On top of that, Saab's offer brings an additional 3,000 jobs through its GlobalEye surveillance aircraft, expanding Canada's expertise in cutting-edge aerospace technology and surveillance capabilities. This direct job creation stands in stark contrast to the F-35's competitive supply chain model, where Canadian companies must compete for contracts and jobs are spread thinly across many countries. Saab's high-profile diplomatic push, including a visit from King Carl XVI's Gustav himself, signals a commitment to a long-term industrial partnership. It's a message that Sweden is ready to be a true ally, not just a vendor. The company even suggests that a Canadian factory could become a global export hub for Gripens, opening new markets and opportunities for Canadian workers and businesses. The offer reframes the debate entirely. Canada could remain a junior partner in the sprawling F-35 program, with limited influence and uncertain returns, or it could become a true manufacturing hub with the Gripen, shaping its own destiny in the global aerospace industry and building a legacy for future generations. The government now faces a pivotal decision: should it prioritize the F-35's advanced military capabilities, or seize the Gripen's promise of economic growth, job creation, and national self-reliance? The stakes are high for both Canada's defense and its economy. Billions of dollars, thousands of jobs, and the country's strategic future all hang in the balance. The Gripen offer has forced a serious nationwide reconsideration of what Canada truly wants and needs from its next generation of fighter jets, a choice that will shape the country for decades to come. Comparing the F-35 and Gripen deals reveals stark economic differences. Lockheed Martin estimates $15.5 billion in industrial benefits for Canada over the F-35 program's lifetime, but most contracts go to U.S. firms. Canadian companies must compete for work, with no guarantees. In contrast, Saab's Gripen proposal promises direct investment and thousands of guaranteed Canadian jobs. Building jets in Canada means taxpayer money stays in the country, boosting local expertise and manufacturing. The choice is between joining a global supply chain with uncertain returns, or building a domestic aerospace industry with secure jobs. The government must decide which model offers better long-term value for Canadians. This is not just about planes, it's about shaping Canada's economic future. The decision will impact workers, communities, and the country's industrial base for decades. The economic stakes are as high as the military ones. When it comes to choosing Canada's next fighter jet, military leaders are clear about their priorities. They emphasize the need for advanced capability and seamless alliance interoperability, which is why the F-35 remains their top recommendation. For them, it's not just about having the latest technology, but about ensuring Canada can operate side by side with its closest allies in any scenario. The F-35's stealth features and cutting-edge systems are seen as essential for countering modern threats. From sophisticated air defenses to electronic warfare, its ability to share data instantly with allied forces is a game-changer, making joint missions more effective and secure. Lieutenant General Jamie Spicer Blanchet and former Chief of Defense Staff Tom Lawson have both spoken out, insisting the F-35 is far superior to the Gripen in terms of performance, survivability, and future-proofing Canada's Air Force for decades to come. Yet, not all defense experts agree. Some point to the Gripen-E's unique strengths, arguing it's particularly well-suited for Canada's vast and challenging Arctic regions. Its rugged design and lower operating costs make it a practical option for the country's harsh climate and remote airstrips. The Gripen can take off and land on shorter, less prepared runways, and its maintenance requirements are simpler and less expensive. Over the jet's lifespan, this could potentially save Canada billions of dollars, money that could be redirected to other critical military needs. So the debate isn't just about raw power or advanced features, it's also about practicality, sustainability, and affordability in the long run. Some experts believe that by choosing the Gripen, Canada could free up valuable resources to invest in other areas, such as Arctic surveillance, cyber defense, or even support for ground forces. While the military's preference for the F-35 is clear, the practical advantages of the Gripen can't be ignored, especially given Canada's unique geography and budget constraints. Ultimately, the government faces a tough decision, balancing the desire for cutting-edge capability with the realities of cost, maintenance, and operational flexibility. The right choice will depend on what Canada values most: unmatched technology and alliance integration, or a more affordable, adaptable solution for its unique needs. The fighter jet debate has become a political flashpoint in Ottawa. The Conservative opposition backs the F-35, warning that changing course risks jobs and relations with the U.S. They argue the deal is done and should be honored. The governing Liberals, led by Minister Joly, are open to the Gripen, emphasizing job creation and economic benefits. This has created tension within the government, caught between military advice and economic priorities. The choice has become a symbol of the government's values, advanced technology or Canadian industry. The political stakes are high, and the final decision will have lasting consequences. To find middle ground, the government is considering a mixed fleet, some F-35s for allied missions, and Gripens built in Canada for domestic defense. Minister Joly supports this idea, citing Ukraine's use of mixed fleets as a precedent. On paper, it offers both advanced capability and job creation. But defense experts warn it would create logistical headaches, separate supply chains, training and maintenance for two jet types. Former Chief of Defense Staff Tom Lawson calls it close to useless in wartime. Critics argue a mixed fleet would reduce efficiency and readiness, stretching resources thin. The idea is politically appealing, but operationally risky. The government must weigh the economic benefits against the practical challenges of running two air forces. Influential voices are shaping the national conversation. Minister Joly insists the F-35 deal doesn't deliver enough jobs, making her the face of the push for the Gripen. Military leaders like Tom Lawson dismiss alternatives, calling the F-35 essential for Canada's security. Saab's CEO, Mikael Johansson, highlights the Gripen's job creation and potential for Canada to become a global production hub. These competing arguments reflect a deep divide: jobs and industry versus military capability and alliance commitments. Each side claims to represent Canada's best interests. The government must sift through these strong opinions to find the right path. The outcome will define Canada's defense and economic future. As 2025 ends, Canada stands at a crossroads with no final decision on its next fighter jet. The government's review continues, with billions of dollars and the future of 72 jets hanging in the balance. The F-35 would please the military and allies but offers limited economic returns. The Gripen promises jobs and a new manufacturing sector, but risks diplomatic fallout and operational challenges. The choice will shape Canada's defense, economy, and global relationships for decades. For now, uncertainty reigns as the government weighs its options. The nation waits for a decision that will define its skies and its future. The stakes could not be higher.